you like sharing the gospel, or you want to grow in sharing the gospel? Well, I want to give evangelism tips to those that are wanting to grow in evangelism or wanting to do evangelism maybe for the first time. So here is a couple tips. First and foremost, pray before you go and ask a couple other people that you know to pray for you while you go. And pray for open doors, for wisdom, for conversations, and for God to lead you to people that actually want to have a relationship with Him. So first tip, pray and find others to pray for you. It will make your trip way more effective, or your time way more effective. The second tip I have for you is let the Lord lead your time. And what I mean by that is don't just come with a formula. Every person is unique and different. Ask the Lord what He wants to do in the life of the person that is before you. When you read the Gospels, Jesus never interacted with people the same way. It was always different. The gospel never changes. Always share the gospel. Always share your testimony. But ask the Lord, what question should I ask her? What should I start with? Or what are you doing in this person's life? Like, allow Him to lead it, because He wants this person or these people to know Him more than you ever will. But when you come with a formula, what works for person A may not work for person B. So you got to find out where person A is and find out where person B is and share the gospel from that place. Always smile when you're sharing the gospel. Why? Because Jesus is full of love. He's full of joy. He's full of hope. We are bringing the hope, right? Christ in you is the hope of glory. We're bringing the hope of the world to them, the light of the world to them. We shouldn't be angry or upset when sharing the gospel. If we find ourselves getting frustrated, take a step back and ask the Lord, what is going on here? We didn't come to argue. We came to share His love. So pray, get other people to pray, be kind, share His love, be a light, and go as often as you can, because sharing the gospel is like flexing that spiritual muscle. It's like a spiritual workout. The more you share the gospel, the easier it is to share the gospel. The more you share your testimony, the easier it is. So do it often, and don't just think, oh, I'm going to go on outreach once a month. Like, try to have a lifestyle of when you go to a store, tell one person, I want you to know that Jesus loves you and wants a relationship with you. Can I pray a blessing over you? And then from that place, begin sharing your testimony, begin sharing the gospel as the Lord leads. Pray a blessing over people. You want to leave them with a taste of God's goodness and God's love. Because most people already know they're apart from God. Most people already feel bad about themselves. We want to give them hope. We want to give them life. We want to give them a solution to the problems they're facing, not just leave them with a sense of hopelessness and despair because they didn't choose what we had for them. We want to let them know that there's a better way and that Jesus is waiting for them. It's not just if you don't say now today, it's done. Now, don't get me wrong. We want people to recognize that they only have today, but we don't want to pressure them. We want them to feel loved. We want them to encounter Jesus. So if these encourage you, hit that subscribe button, like this, and share this with somebody. Bless you guys.